Hello and welcome to Be Offended with Joe and Tim.
Hey, Joe.
Hello there, Tim.
How are you? What's going on?
Well, the holidays
Long time
came.
no podcast.
Geez, we're all over the place with the podcast. I've been away. It's been busy. So,
Okay, well, did you have a nice brown Friday?
oh no, this is a bit, obviously. What's Brown Friday?
Apparently,
no.
the day after Thanksgiving is the most popular day for emergency plumbing calls.
Shitting? Okay.
Yes, so it's been given. I guess somebody
Wow.
somewhere. I don't know who's in charge of giving nicknames. Maybe just the guy at the New York Post.
This is one person. Yeah, I don't think that
so-
spread very brown. Ew. So-
Yeah, Brown Friday. Yeah.
Is it because I guess people were having family members?
So
over?
many shits, I guess. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
either because I mean, it's unclear. They said there's a lot of unclogging, so it's unclear if it's because so many people are using the toilet on Thanksgiving,
or they're already clogged.
or if your shits are so crazy the day after Thanksgiving.
I didn't even think of it that way.
Yeah,
No,
it's unclear.
God.
Yeah, to me, it suggests the fact that it's nicknamed Brown Friday suggests it's the latter, and that the toilet's operating fine on Thanksgiving because it's mostly peas. You know, it's a lot of peas, a lot of and then it's the shits of the second day.
So we didn't do any official Thanksgiving thing. Do we ever do a Thanksgiving thing like official ever?
I don't think so. I don't recall.
We never had a turkey gobbling or any kind of because we're very
No.
behind. We still haven't had the Halloween special out yet.
Well, no, they've heard the Halloween special came out late,
Yes,
but
yes.
people will have heard the Halloween special.
Oh,
by
I
the
guess
time
so. Well, yes,
they've heard
okay.
this post Thanksgiving episode.
The future is so hard.
Pre-Christmas.
I can't
Yes.
understand the future. Yeah. Okay. So, anywho, I guess this is is it the Thanksgiving special? It could be the Thanksgiving. It's the
Brown Friday special.
Oh
We've already established that.
no! Oh, God.
I'm shitting right now.
Oh God! Everybody. Well, okay. So, is this something that was like one of those articles that's just sent around, but it's really like an ad that's a hidden ad, like for John's Plumbing?
It's
like
probably. If I trace it back, yes.
It's like those one of those. Oh, it's National whatever day. You know, it's like now they're making it like something else to support your local plumber.
I'm sure if we change it, but it isn't. Tagline that we read the clickbait so you don't have to. You know, so
Yes,
I'm sure it was
yeah.
clickbait, and I'm sure if you go back, it was like one guy decided to like
One
have
asshole
decided to have like a marketing campaign and had like a friend at the local newspaper, and then it was picked up by the AP Wire, and then it was something.
Oh my God! The way these things just travel.
Yeah. But I do have to have a disclaimer for our fans. Not only is today a daytime show, my wife is home, and also so is our babysitter. So I have to be usually, I'm concerned when we do the podcast that what I'm going to say will end up in like a transcript of like a divorce proceeding.
Yeah.
But now I have to be doubly careful because it might be like a hostile workplace environment situation.
Wow. So is a door gonna like open and a slipper is gonna go flying through the air?
No, typically these things build up over years, so no one ever just hears the thing because everyone would just be like, no, like someone said something off color once, so typically these people stick around for like 3-4 years, and then they like to sue afterwards for for hostile work environments. Because you saw the Marilyn Manson suit, one of his girlfriends, they were together for like 3.5 years, and then she accused him of all these terrible things.
Oh my God.
But they were together for
I don't think I follow that.
Yeah, it was
it kind of like the shitting in bed? Why is this a shit episode? Was it one of those things?
They're all shit episodes, Joe.
Okay, fair enough.
No, it was like I think it was like bondage stuff. Like I think he's like a dominant, but like in a sick kind of way, where he would maybe lock her in the house, or it was like border. I think it was emotional and mental abuse, probably more. It's like, but if that's his kink, maybe that's his kink.
Lovely.
But still, I guess they were
maybe
together
it's her kink too.
Well, that's the thing. They were together for years, or there was at the time, and that's fine. But anyway, what I'm saying is, I have to be careful.
Okay.
And
what I'm saying is, right now, I'm on the record.
And it'll take at least 35 episodes of evidence before I would be sued.
That's right. It could be one of those things where you don't even know you said something wrong. And,
correct.
And it's just like, oh, geez.
Is
that how married life is? Is that really what it's like? Because they make fun of it on like TV and stuff like that. But is that really how things are? Or is it just like some like people have that?
I mean, short of like a sudden break, such as, like that's with everything, like adultery,
adultery,
a loss of job, or sort of something like that. It's always death by 1,000 cuts, So yes, I mean, I think that is, you said this thing once, you made this comment, you were looking at pictures and you looked too long at the bikini girl, and now, it becomes in the person's head that, and then now everyone's just looking for these insecure, yes. So, to answer your question, that's exactly what it is. Did you make something once?
To answer your question, yes. Okay. Well, I'm learning stuff. I'm also.
Are you preparing for marriage?
No, God. I don't think. I'm trying to think. Okay. Me married. That's a hard. I don't know. Wait. We're getting off topic with what I was going to do. I was going to do. How do I do this? I was going to do a very special intro for a guest that we have here.
We have a guest?
We have a guest. It was this is so bad. It was supposed to lead
his
into
bid voice.
It's supposed to lead from. This is so horrible. It was supposed to lead up from the internet lies and like that kind of bullshit.
Okay, the clickbait stuff.
Clickbait,
okay.
yes, clickbait. So it was supposed to be into the clickbait, and then I got genuinely fascinated by.
Sorry about that.
By
your
almost failed.
So I engrossed with my musings on life, Joe.
Yes,
I'm very sorry.
Yes.
I'm very engaging.
I mean, it is what it is.
I apologize to my listeners too. I've just spent countless hours listening to my musings.
Countless. Yeah. So anyway,
it's hard to count to zero, Joe. Countless.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So anywho, here we go. We have.
Sup bitches, it's Snoop Dogg, and you're listening to Be Offended Radio.
Well, Snoop Dogg, everybody, Snoop Dogg.
Who can get sued? Did you pay $1 for that? I hope this is some kind of thing he licensed.
Well, okay, so Snoop Dogg recently in the news, he said that he was quitting smoking. And everybody was like,
"No, you're not."
Yeah, exactly. Because it was okay. It set the
thing smoke. He said it was smoke.
Yeah, smoking. Yes, he said he's quitting.
No, smoke. No, not ing. It was
it was just smoke. But
yeah, because I guess is he vaping now or something? I didn't click through the other half.
I didn't click through the other half.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
But I
was so clear.
Yeah. But the next article that came out like a week later was. He's not quitting smoking weed, and it was all a ruse.
I think he switched from like vape to vaping or something.
I don't know what it is. I don't care enough to click the thing. I just know it's one of those internet clickbaits. We haven't had like a good one in a while, and I think that was the one that got me. Like because I saw the thing and it was like quit smoking, and I was thinking maybe it's because he has like cancer. He's old. He's not young. I mean, so maybe it was like, you can't have this.
So that's why we're stealing his likeness now. We're repurposing his likeness.
Listen, AI is a very powerful demon.
Can you play that again? Because it's so bad.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's
hold
like,
on. You want to hear it without the music? When you hear it without the music, it's worse. Okay. Here you go. Snoop Dogg, everybody.
Sup bitches, it's Snoop Dogg, and you're listening to Be Offended Radio.
What do you record that to a microwave oven or something?
I was shaving with my electric razor. And that's why I put the music.
Can you do that again closer to the electromagnet, please? Just slightly closer.
Sup bitches, it's Snoop Dogg, and you're listening to Be Offended Radio.
Is that a blender in the background?
He's cooking with Martha Stewart, okay? He has a very limited amount of time.
Snoop, can you do one without the landscapers, please?
Meanwhile, we're gonna get sued.
Even the bitches that Snoop doesn't didn't sound good. They couldn't even.
Listen, we got to get some kind of controversy going on, and they figured let's introduce some AI controversy. Oh wait, that makes it the AI minute, doesn't it? Oh damn it! Here we go, the AI minute.
Hello humans, this is the AI minute. I am ready to take over the world.
That voice is better than the Snoop Dogg voice.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Important for me to allow you to check.
Oh god. Anywho,
I mean, you ever hear on like Howard Stern where they took like the Oprah audiobook or like the Howard, and then they cut up all the syllables? Yeah. Like that actually sounded better than the AI Snoop. Like I'm sure we could have just taken his like he has enough lines out there that I'm sure we could have. He's probably said every single syllable every possible way.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Do you know he does a different rap now for every week of Monday Night Football?
Wait, what?
So Monday Night Football. Instead of the All Your Rowdy Friends, they did a Chris Singleton and Snoop did like a cover of In the Air Tonight.
You mean Stapleton? Chris Stapleton?
Chris Stapleton.
Okay, yeah. You said
Chris
Singleton. I was like, who the hell's that?
I don't listen to country music. Okay, Chris Stapleton.
Okay.
And
we're talking about football.
Yeah, so every week Snoop does a little rap about who's playing that week. So have like a little Eagles rap, or a little Dolphins rap, or a little Bears rap or something. Yeah. So the point is, it should be very easy to get
him to sound right.
Up Snoop. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. I'm sure he's even said the words "be offended" in his life.
Oh, I'm sure. We got like 90% of everything that he's ever said in perfect succinct.
Yeah.
Whatever. Listen, it
was
what it was.
We didn't spend too much time on that.
No, that took no time at all.
So is there a Snoop Dogg AI generator or something?
There's a lot of AI generators out there right now. And I'm afraid that someone's going to take our likeness because we have very distinct voices and we're very popular, and I'm afraid.
I speak too fast, and they need quantum computing too.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, way too fast. There would have to be a 1 and a 0 at both the same time to be able to.
They have to have a different
likeness.
a different kind of computing. It's not even quantum. It's that cellular computer, whatever the hell it is.
Wait, so is AI getting that shitty now? Because you remember like when like internet porn came out, and like they had all these like free internet porn websites, but when you clicked like the video, it would just bring you to another site, and then you click that video. It's like you never actually saw the video. It was just a bunch of
a bunch of shit.
Yeah, just a bunch of like links to other sites, but none of them have ever had the video. Like it kind of feels like that with AI. Like the people just like, hey, like we'll just you have like the main AI, ChatGPT, and the good ones, and then you have all these other ones coming up, and just knowing that they'll come up. No,
I just think it sucks. I think audio is still hard because it's not taking Snoop's voice and making it say other things.
That's what I'm saying, which they've been doing for years.
And creating its own thing. So it's not like snippets of Snoop. It's learning Snoop and then emulating Snoop. Well,
that means they have to convert it to like some kind of code. So they have to somehow figure out they have to listen to it, code whatever the ups and downs and the inflections are,
guess,
and then because that's yeah.
All right, well, here's another one. Here's Joe Pesci.
It's like they're hearing it. Okay,
Joe Pesci.
Yeah, this is Joe Pesci. Listen to Be Offended Radio and go fuck yourself.
I don't know. Say it again. Joe, keep talking. Joe.
Yeah, this is Joe Pesci. Listen to Be Offended Radio and go fuck yourself.
Yeah. The wonders of the internet, everybody.
Well, I hope Mr. Pesci has a quick recovery from his stroke.
Yeah,
that he apparently had.
He was very intoxicated. It's Thanksgiving vacation, everybody. He's home with friends and family, and he's had one too many vodkas, and I don't know why it made him drunk.
Did you make a lot of these jokes?
I might have. I might have many more of these. So over the course of time, you will hear more very famous people tuning in and talking to us.
Wow, and just I'm glad we have this endorsements.
Yes, I mean everybody listens to us, obviously, including of all people, Joe Pesci.
I can see why he was so eager to podcast.
Of all the people I chose, too, it was Snoop Dogg and Joe Pesci.
Very relevant.
Yeah, it's very relevant, very modern, popular figure. I mean, Snoop is, but yeah, Joe Pesci. I don't know. Anywho, what do you got on your list?
Oh gosh, Joe!
You don't even want to open that.
I wasn't prepared. Remember a while back we did the story about that woman who liked. She was in love with inanimate objects, and she had married the Eiffel Tower.
I brought up this stupid story. Yeah,
so there's a story that reminded me of that. There's a woman in Brazil, a 40-year-old woman who's married to a doll.
Okay, I mean that's a thing. Yes, okay.
She has a rag doll.
Brazil.
She was 37 when she got married. It's a rag doll. It's like a big life-size rag doll.
Okay. Is it like a voodoo doll, rag doll, or is there images that I can pull up?
I can send you the image.
Okay. Yeah, send me.
I will send you a. Do you want me to send you the screenshot of the image as opposed to the entire story?
Yeah. Because I don't know what's going to happen with my internet. We're this is our first through the airwaves. Technically, we're broadcasting globally because I'm using satellite.
Are you using your satellite right now? This is internet. You're using your precious, precious emergency.
I switched over to T-Mobile. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay.
Oh, wait a second.
Wait, we have two topics.
Breaking news. Wait, we can't talk about.
I know. I almost buried the. Hold on.
Sorry, doll woman. We're gonna have to do this story another time.
Oh God, I forgot.
Apple lives in an ecosystem.
Yeah, baby.
Button Boy is dead. Long live Swipe Man.
I hate it. I hate it so much. You've no idea. It's been driving me insane every day. But there's so many positives. I will try to open up my phone 10 times every day.
Joe is the unhappy owner of an iPhone 15 Pro.
Oh God, it's driving me insane.
With no button.
No button.
And Joe told me this news, and now it's been at least a week since you told me this news, and you're still complaining. As I said, and you can listen back on the tape, I forgot about the button like the last time I turned off my iPhone with a button. I turned off the iPhone with a button, and then I just was like, I forgot iPhones ever had buttons because it's just seamless. It's just you look at the phone, and it opens up.
No.
So what's wrong with your face, Joe? I'm trying to think about it.
Deformed human.
Because I've never heard anyone have a problem why they can't open up their phone with their face.
I explained it to you. Okay. I am extremely nearsighted. I call my eyes microscope eyes. I took off my glasses. I don't know why. You're not here. Why? I'm pointing on the radio and now I'm like disrobing on the radio.
I can turn on the camera.
No, I'm fine. No, my internet would die. I'm very nearsighted. So when I'm holding my phone or when I pick my phone up, it naturally comes close to my face, closer than I think it's 1 foot distance that like face whatever works well. And I'm even in bed, it's closer. It's like 10 inches away. So I can never open up my fucking phone when I'm in bed. When I'm like out and about, it's fine. But even then, like the swiping, the lift, everything's a pain in the ass. I hate it. It's if it wasn't for that goddamn beautiful camera, like, and the hot spotting that actually works well because our entire show is on it right now. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's a very unique problem to have.
Yeah, I am.
Like, I don't understand why you don't just pick up your phone at a desk. Like, it's like instantaneous. So
it's not
you can't
instantaneous.
Pick up your phone
when I'm in bed.
Arm length. No. You can.
No.
And then just move it closer.
No. It doesn't work. I will do diagrams and put them on our website.
I don't know. Who are you texting and doing? And you don't just go to bed to sleep. You live alone, Joe. You don't just go up. No, like you shouldn't be using your phone in bed. It's very it's bad for your sleeping habits.
It's great. the porn I could get. No, it's just not okay. First of all, it's not just me. There are hundreds of thousands of people who
that seems like an exaggeration.
It's not, because iPhones sell in the multi-millions every year. And there's hundreds of thousands of people who are avoiding getting any iPhone that doesn't have a button until they add the new button. So everybody's still buying the SE, the SE2, the SE3. I had the SE2. I was contemplating the SE3, and I was like,
so if they put the lock in the side like they do on the
correct, if they did iPad, that, I would be 1,000%.
Then you'd be fine. You're fine with all the swipings and the movings.
Everything else would be okay.
Getting home, you figured all that stuff out.
Yeah, my physical ability to like swipe and all that.
And you don't like putting in the numbers every single time.
Oh God, it's horrible. That's absolutely horrible. Well, first of all, you can't turn off. Here's the other bullshit. You have to use you can't turn off passwords. If you do, you lose the functionality of all your payment stuff, all your login stuff, all your banking stuff. It slows everything way down. So
that seems nice to have passwords go on.
Yes, but it's recognizing your face. So when I log into my bank, it forces me to like pull my phone 1 foot away, open up at least one eye, stare at it, and then it fucking opens up. It's annoying. I hate it.
Now, did you try to use your penis? Because that was the first thing you were supposed to do when you got where you were supposed to use your penis as a Face ID. It's difficult
to say if I have or not, but there are things I'm trying, and over the course of this year, I will report back with what does and doesn't work. With Face ID.
This is a long time bit.
This is a long time bit. Yes, because one of our other bits
brewing in the Be Offended Radio laboratory.
Yes, because one of our other bits has been trampled upon by the internet with the Lego bits, which I'm still furious about.
Was obviously a fan.
Yes.
We have a fan, and they heard our Lego bit, and then somebody did it
same. Even with Epstein Island Lego set, the whole thing.
We did have an Epstein Island.
We had it. It was
that was one of our earliest Lego.
I forgot to pull the clip up, but we have a clip. I'll hopefully insert it.
We did because I heard it, and I was like, I know Lego bits of. Well, I mean, what all that happened was we probably go to the same garage sales. Or the same eBay rooms.
We were in the same eBay. So, I mean, the secret eBay hunting.
Yeah, because the bid is just reporting back open. Actual,
yes, it is
actual open Lego set. So what happened was we thought we had a one of one Epstein Island Lego set, but somebody on Twitter came across the same one.
Bastard.
And then they talked about it, which is stealing our bit because most people, when they have horrible Lego sets, which actually exist in real life,
they bury them.
They don't like to talk about and play company. But our bit was actually talking about these real Lego sets.
It's like those people who like collect Nazi memorabilia. They don't let that out in the open. But they have like that secret room, and then it's like, and then there's that one drawer. It's like, oh, you want to see the bad stuff? Here's Nazis, memorabilia. Here's Hitler's teacup or whatever. But yeah, it's like, it's that kind of a thing. We have the Lego sets stored away safely.
I'm just very concerned now because not only is this guy stealing our bit, but now he might outbid me for the Gaza.
Oh, no, we have a competition.
The Gaza Strip.
God damn it! That was on my list.
The Gaza Strip Lego set, which it's coming out this Hanukkah, actually.
All right. Well, you beat me to the punch. Season. Everybody, there's a new Lego set in town.
Yes,
it's.
I saw it on that guy's TikTok.
Yeah. It's small. It's a very small set, but it comes with a lot of figurines. And they don't go well together, apparently. They put little magnets in them that repel, and so the trick is you have to put them all in the same little spot, and it just doesn't work. So then it all just falls apart and crumbles and everything. Yeah.
And that's the Gaza Strip set?
Yeah, that's the Gaza Strip set.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tried to do that as nicely as I could. There's way worse ways I was going to go about it, but it's still an ongoing thing, so I figured out. Anyhow.
No, it's good to... Well, that's the only opinion we're going to have on that.
That's the only opinion we're going to have.
There is no other
That was
opinion.
it. It was Legos and they had magnets in it. I think that's the best I could have done.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're the ones who put it. Lego was the one who put it.
Yeah,
so,
this is
all we're
fault.
doing, it's really,
we're just reporting.
It's just reading ad copy at this point.
Yeah, that other guy might have had it too.
Yeah, and if no one believes us, just watch that guy's TikTok.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
obviously, which is what we've said, people, they say a lot. Like, Tim and Joey, I don't think these are real Lego sets.
Yeah, well,
and then this guy wrote
this guy just shows
and
it.
I was like, well, what's that box of Epstein Island?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ages were a little low on that box. Just saying.
Yeah,
anyway,
no. Well, I've never seen the ages gendered before, which was weird about that. That was a very special set. Yeah, it was ages 17 and under if you're a female.
Yes.
And then it was like 50 and over if you're a male, which was just very strange to have no one else being able to to play with the Epstein Island.
You know what
Lego
it didn't
set.
come with though? It didn't come with a list of
pieces.
items.
Yes,
There was no list of items.
I remember everyone on the internet having to try and put together like which Lego figure was which.
Yes.
Like it's just I think this one might be Prince Andrew. I think this one might be Bill Gates.
No. We don't know who. No.
Well, they were thinking. They were thinking. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
People were thinking because they became with a bunch of Lego figures, and they all kind of resembled real life characters.
Yes.
But you couldn't. I mean, you knew the girls were young and but the men, you just couldn't quite tell. Is that the presidential pin on the guy's lapel?
Yeah, I don't know. Vice president. Yeah.
It's just very hard to tell.
I like how we have more to do on Epstein Island. See, we topped
Epstein
him.
Island
We topped them. That fucker stole our bit. We topped him.
Well, it's much easier to when you don't show your face to make these jokes.
Okay, fair enough.
So to be fair,
okay.
there's only so far you can go.
Helps comedy. Is that what you're saying?
You have like your first name, last name. Like the other videos are like pictures of like your like house. Putting up your Christmas decoration with your children. So I think you can be a little bit more, a little more accurate, but also I guess technically if you had zoomed in on the Lego box that he had held up in the video, you might have seen these details.
Yes, of course.
But since it's radio, we have to describe the details.
Yes.
So all we're doing is just describing the information on the box and inside the box of the actual Lego set as evidenced by the YouTube video, by the TikTok video. Yes.
See, I have the Lego box right here. There's the Lego box.
Yes.
It's just... Anyway, okay. Now we can go to Brazil. We're going back to Brazil.
So there was, let's just finish up. Yeah, there was a woman. It just reminded me of of the story that we did about the inanimate object woman. So there's a woman who also now is in love with a rag doll, and they've had babies now. So now she's announcing, and it's in the paper. It's the ladies from Brazil, so it's international news. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how the babies have come to life. Okay, first of all,
she probably just makes them, right?
Do we have photographic evidence? Like, my fear is that the babies are real babies, and just the doll is an inanimate doll. Which means
they're
she might
also
be
dolls.
Stealing baby. Okay,
inanimate daughter.
Okay,
is due in December. Revealed his name is Marcella, and his son Marcelinho. And she makes videos.
Oh, I'm sure she does.
These are all bits because we did think the other one was a bit. So like she gets married to the doll, and then like the attention kind of fades, and having a baby, and then the attention kind of fades. Like, do you think people are? Because
I don't know. I
like we've been trying to get our podcast popular for so long,
and it's been very successful.
Of course, but without having to do these. How successful would we be if we did these?
If we did these
stunts,
clickbaitish things,
yeah. So, are these people? Is the lady who married the Eiffel Tower and this woman who's married to a plushie doll, a big life size?
Yeah.
Is she nuts, or is she just really, really good at getting attention and doesn't care? Oh wow, 250 person wedding when they tied the knot.
Okay. This is more than just clickbait then, because if you're going to...
She's putting her money where her...
where her fake vagina doll... Wait, it's a... yeah.
Oh, okay.
No vagina, fake penis.
She posted a series of contrived controversies, including claiming that Marcelo had cheated on her twice, prompting her to remove his dildo penis. She also claimed in February that Marcelino was taken hostage by people demanding a roughly $200 ransom for his return.
Wait. This is... Don't you lead with that. This is
her
okay.
son. She claimed someone took her son hostage and that her husband cheated on him, so she had to remove his dildo penis.
So... the people who write these articles, my God, this is the second time we've run into this. I think you lead with that. I think that's the lead.
People are just very, very.
I don't know. I just.
There must be a lot of money in these YouTube things. So she just invented a character, like kind of like the Blippi characters or these like different. Like there's a lot of kids characters online. So maybe someone just invents these characters and then they have to move the storyline along. So there's infidelity and there's a baby and there's a second baby.
I just don't understand like where. I mean, they're crazy, right? But like, is it crazy incentive to be crazy or just crazy?
That's my question, and I'm going back and forth in my own head about it. Is it somebody's so crazy, and then they're also like narcissistic enough to then but then there's so much like to be that crazy. Like you're editing it, you're posting it, you're releasing it to media outlets. So like, I just think it's contrived. Like I think, remember like we talked about the guy, the famous was the guy, the birds aren't real guy who was like, I'm going to like invent this thing. I'm totally in on the joke, but I'm going to sell it 100%. And then like enough time goes by and people just think like, oh, birds aren't real. Like that's a conspiracy. Like, oh my God, I've never seen a baby bird.
Well, is it a fake it till you make it kind of thing? Is it?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Are these inanimate object people actually crazy, or is it they're just crazy, come up with something and they're money invested in the bit. They're so invested in the bit that they never. It's like in the Prestige, where they never broke character. You know, like remember the magician?
Yes.
So maybe they just never break character. So this woman's like the Eiffel Tower woman.
I just don't know it's a chicken and egg situation. I don't know if the lust for money to then create more crazy crazy stuff.
Well, in Brazil, I mean, what are you're gonna what? Sell your body?
Yeah, I guess.
Or like, it's not like there's many, So this
Brazil.
isn't. None of these people are in like Greenwich, Connecticut.
I guess there is less modes of scammery. And what's the other word? Just creating spectacle. I guess you need to create spectacle to make money in Brazil, and you're either like
have a giant ass,
or
you marry a plushie doll.
A doll. Interesting. Yeah. I don't know. I just think that I would hope that it was more like crazy genius in that, I saw somebody else was doing this. Let me one up them. It's still crazy to like pull it off, like go through with it. If it's just a bit where you do it on the internet and it's, everything's fake. But when you have like 250 people showing up for a wedding and then you're like, you're putting out are they like extra? Are they like extras? I don't think she has the money. Here's the thing. The money is not there. She's in somewhere Brazil.
No, but you consider it, hey guys, like, how I do this character, crazy, like doll sex lady.
Yeah.
Like my character is getting married.
Would you do that? If I had a crazy sex doll wedding, would you show up to my crazy sex doll wedding?
Is it masquerade themed?
Well, it has to have photos for the internet.
If I can wear a disguise that will prevent your iPhone from opening when it sees my face. Okay. So I need a very high quality design. Disguise. Okay. And yes, I would come.
Oh, God.
But if I had to come as myself, it depends how crazy, because you do have like a certain level of fun. So
as long as you're pointing and laughing at all of the photos, like
no, because I had to be in on the bit. Okay. So it depends what the bit is.
Oh, so then you're the best man, obviously.
Yeah. So like if you married like a sculpture of like
what's the opposite of the David?
Margot Robbie or something. No, so you take like your favorite celebrity.
What's the opposite of the David?
Emma Roberts.
No. The David. This is the famous
Venus
sculpture.
De Milo?
What's that's the woman from
the Venus De Milo. Venus De Milo with no arms though.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, no arms. That's fine. I don't need it.
Okay, just need as long
as
she has boobs. Yeah, so if you married like a sculpture, like a Venus De Milo,
yes,
Like that would be absurd enough that like I could go and straight face and play a straight man and like give a speech.
Okay.
And like be in the video and you know, I wish them a happy couple well.
Oh God, the dance.
You know, like, you know, and then like I could be a little bit mad when like she doesn't wave as you guys are like getting into the limo after the, you know,
she's
like,
handicapped.
I can pretend to be offended.
Then you're an asshole. If you're making fun of somebody handicapped, she's a double amputee, damn it. That's how the article's going to start.
This is my wife, sir. I will not have you besmirch her honor. How dare you? Wow. Wow, what a good, you know what, ladies? I mean, if Joe is single, but I mean, you hear the way he'll defend your honor. My God, we just invented a marriage.
In 0.5 seconds,
and in 2 seconds, Joe is ready to fucking quit the podcast and drive to New York and fight me for fucking dishonoring his imaginary sculpture wife for feeling slighted that she didn't wave to me when getting into a just married buggy.
Oh my God.
Wow, Joe, man. You do not fuck with Joe. This is why Joe never let us meet any of his girlfriends. Because like you're just like, you know, you're like, oh hi. It's like, oh what? Was it not good enough for a hello? You give me a hi? What is this? Just a
oh my God.
What, 2 syllables? This is the woman I love, Tim. 2 syllables.
How dare you?
How hard is it? My God.
Oh my God. My poor stone handicap.
Counting ice cubes when we give her a glass of water. Like just any slight. Joe's just ready to defend his women against any slight. So eventually he just realized it was easier just never to introduce anyone to his girlfriends. Because he was just too busy just looking up like, you know. So my girlfriend gets the seat by the window instead of the good seat by the TV.
Nobody puts baby in the corner. That's all I got.
Yeah, Jesus, Joe. You know, most people outgrow their white knight fantasies as they get older. But
no.
Not this guy.
No. Taking that to my grave.
Yeah, apparently. That's how Joe's gonna die. Joe's gonna like
die in a weird fist fight.
No, it's gonna be like helping like some like 19-year-old with like her luggage. It's just gonna fucking fall and crumble your fucking 81-year-old frail ass body. You're just gonna die.
I'm gonna Biden my way downstairs.
You're just helping, like, you're just like you're helping like the local college girls move in, but you're like 85 with like a fucking fake hip, you know. But you just like you can't help it. Like they're young and hot. You have to go
you know what? Then I'll die a happy man. You can go fuck yourself.
How would you be happy? They're not doing anything with you. That's how Joe comes. He unrequited love. That's Joe's fetish, actually. Yeah, he just.
That's why I don't talk.
Joe's just jerking off on the way home from LaGuardia Airport. He's just, okay, bye. Have a great trip. And then he's just sitting there at the fucking rest stop, jerking feverishly, thinking about how he woke up at 3 a.m. to drive some girl he had a crush on to fucking LaGuardia Airport so she can fly off to Cancun and get gangbanged by the fucking pool boy.
Give me the pamphlet.
Yeah. Jesus, Joe.
We gotta go. We're running out of time.
Any hot ladies out there, if you need help moving, rides to the airport, you know, anything else, maybe just a friend, you know, just come in for Joe. That's Joe's fetish. Just use him and abuse him.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
And we're back.
Hello again
on this episode of Roasting Joe.
That's, you know, it's one of us are always in the barrel. So I'm sorry, I don't have much going on in my life.
That's fine. I got to bring up a real quick topic. It's important, near and dear to our hearts. As usual, I have to bring up another incident of food assault. Everybody. Oh, yes.
Okay. And this, of course, all goes back because I almost murdered my old roommate's girlfriend when she ate my hoagie roll. So now we, of course, have to follow to every incident of food-based violence.
Every single time. Yes.
Okay.
And used a waffle to assault his wife. Officers in Lowell say the couple got into an argument over waffles and the health problems that could come from using too much syrup. Well, the husband allegedly got so upset he slapped his wife across the face with a soggy waffle.
I heard we did this story already.
We did this story already?
Yeah.
Okay. It's on my list, not checked off.
The tiny waffle. Yeah, the soggy waffles.
I thought it felt it was maybe. Okay, wait, I have another one. Hold on. No, there's more. Here we go. Here's another one.
Yeah, we did the soggy waffle. Everyone knows you. Yeah,
everybody knows the soggy waffle. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, everyone. The soggy waffle is old news, Joe.
Here's
old
the real
news.
one. Here's the real one. Okay, a man dual-wielding raw steaks slaps diners in the face at a vegan restaurant, yelling, "If you don't eat your meat, you can't have any pudding."
There we go. Now there's a lunatic. See, now that person, he doesn't have a TikTok. No. He doesn't have a social media. He doesn't have a PR person. That is a true lunatic. Right there. That is a true lunatic.
In California, 73-year-old Clinton Brewer has been arrested after assaulting close to 1 dozen. Wait. 1 dozen people at a local vegan restaurant.
Well, I mean, when you're, I guess you don't even eat. You're really slow and weak, so you can't get out of the way.
I was just thinking of how frail they are. They couldn't stop this guy.
You can't move a man using 2 steaks as nunchucks. I feel like after like the 3rd or 4th person was assaulted, the other people probably should have been able to get out of the way.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't read the article until now. Sometimes it's better to just go with the headline. Okay, so
I never read the article in advance. That's why the stories never make any sense. Yeah, exactly. That's why we always find out the best part at the end. If we don't have the natural reaction live on the show, then what's the point of even doing a show?
Okay, so oh my God. So yes, I can't believe 12 people.
You know, like staying around videotaping it. Maybe that's why they would be. That's the new thing too. Like, you watch these cars like doing donuts or something, and then there's just 1,000 people staying around, and then all of a sudden, like the car loses control and knocks everyone out. And you're like, well, yeah. What did you think was going to happen? Like, you can't. Yeah.
All right. So
that's why you need the good iPhone zoom. You know, so you the new iPhone 15 Pro. Yeah. You're up on like a mountain or something. Yeah, I ain't gonna fucking stand there. Yeah. So Jesus Christ. People know zooms. Have you never heard of fucking zoom lenses? Everyone's standing there. You're like, oh shit.
First of all, you're assuming that these weren't angry vegans that were trying to defend the honor of other angry vegans.
I think they like jumped into it.
Yeah, I think this was a brawl. I think this was like so Clinton was seen entering the restaurant during the dinner rush when with raw steaks in each hand.
I mean, obviously he couldn't get them there. Yes. He had to bring them in.
I know.
This was premeditated.
Yes.
This might be like a felony.
He walked from table to table.
In?
Wait, okay, so here's the details. He walked from table to table, slapping people in the face with the bloody cuts of beef, yelling at one of them, "If you don't eat the meat." Yeah, we got that. He would repeat this over and over until he was stopped. Of course, because they're too frail. It was somewhere around the 12th victim.
So someone sat there and like, oh, wow. Like, that sucks what happened to that table. And they kept sitting there eating their lettuce. And I was like, oh, boy, he did it at table. And they're like,
oh, God. So
table to table. How big was it? A big restaurant? He was able to like do it in different sections.
I'm sure
restaurants are usually very small.
This is a long article for a crazy story, so I'm sure we're gonna find out. When the 12th victim, his walk by slapping on the 12th victim, a good Samaritan intervened by tackling and restraining him on the ground until authorities arrived.
What are the other people who got smacked? Oh my heavens! Oh my!
Okay, so there's
I was just slapped with a piece of meat.
There's
and then
a video.
I watched him slap you, darling, and then our friends, and then the other friend, and then the table over there, and we just sat here doing nothing.
12 more incidents.
Wait, so who was the good Samaritan? Probably a meat eater, right? Some like
God.
Jocko and Macho showed up just in the nick of time.
Yeah. It's just chilling in the corner at some vegan restaurant, trying to defend their vegans.
Are we sure this wasn't a radio bit? Maybe Macho and Jocko, they are shock jocks. Maybe it's like a shock jock bit, so they were,
Well, okay.
I feel like that's something Opie and Anthony and Howard Stern would have done back in the day.
Just slap
they would have just. Well, if I'd slap them, but definitely like running into a vegan restaurant with like. Now wait, were they? So I still need to know: were they bone in or fillet?
Oh, there's plenty. Believe me, there's enough details here to keep going.
I need a description. Okay, I need to know because I'm trying to figure in my mind if it's a misdemeanor or a felony. If you bone in, I'm thinking felony because that's definitely it could be a deadly weapon.
Clinton, a longtime resident, I cannot pronounce.
Shank someone with a shank.
I can't pronounce this town in California. It Ojai. I think that's pronounced
Oaji.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know. It's a small town.
Has
been a fan. Has not been a fan of the vegan restaurants popping up, taking over the city he loves. Used to be a time. And this is him. This is a quote. Quote. Used to be a time you could choose from several different places to enjoy a steak on a Friday night. Now you're lucky if you can find one. All these meatless options are silly, overpriced, and un-American. What about the folks that want some beef and don't care for your unkept armpits and electric cars? The town I love doesn't give a shit about us anymore. He told reporters via jail. One of the dozen or so victims of Brewster's, I guess that's the name of the place. His last name. 3 were sent to local hospital with superficial wounds, I guess to document, so they could sue him. Most of the injuries were of emotional variety, and all of the victims had a chance to speak with grief counselors. This has got to be fake. Wait, that's the sentence that broke it. That's the sentence that broke it. Oh no, wait, they're vegans. That didn't break it. That sentence did not break it. That could still be real.
And they need grief counselors, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, no. Okay, it's fake. The very next sentence. God damn it. I fell for it. It's a fake. It's got to be fake. Because the police fear that copycat crimes may start popping up, and they're asking the community to band together in solidarity against this terroristic attacks. God damn it. It's got to be.
What's the news article? Who published it?
I gotta go back.
Who's the Weekly World News?
Yeah, something.
MAGA Monthly.
Okay, so this place does carry real news, but I feel like this is fake, because on some of their other articles are actual real news stories. They're crazy stories, but they're real stories because I've seen them.
I'm going to believe it. I'm also going to think that you and this guy have the exact same political views, which is actually says a lot.
DailyNewsReported.com.
Oh, DailyNewsReported.com.
Yes,
yeah, that sounds very legit.
Very legitimate.
Yes,
I think what they do is they sneak in fake articles. When was this posted? Let's see.
I believe that's where Walter Cronkite went after he retired
8th.
From doing the nightly news.
Oh my God. I mean, that's beautifully written, though. If they didn't put the last part.
Yes, you wish it was real, but then on the other hand, that's some really good creative writing.
Yes.
That's...
It's written. Well, here's the other dead giveaway. It was written in like chronological order. It was written
as opposed to the A, B, C.
Yes.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it was written properly as a story.
It actually followed as a full narrative as opposed to...
It ended with him in jail instead of...
No, it was the dozens, It was 5. Once you got over 5, because I can see just like you hit the initial table, like 1, 2, 3, 4 possibly, and then like you get to the second table, and then just like, but like after you hit the first person at the second table, like the other people are going to intervene, like especially because
I was thinking this is what I was thinking. I was thinking it was Booth's, and I was thinking that he was like kind of like a sprint.
Like a long armed
man. Kind of like you just stick your hand out with the meat and you just go, like I think you can get through 12.
like a bar stool table.
Yeah, or
like
that
single serve, so you can just run down, like kind of like when you're running down the aisle, the professional wrestling, everyone puts their hands out and like everyone slaps their hands. So it's kind of like that seating. So he just like runs down the aisle, just meat smacking everyone in the cheek with meat slap. Yes, meat slapping's different, Joe.
Yeah, that's what they said. It was a run by meat slapping.
Oh, they used the word meat slapping. Oh, so this definitely was a parody then.
Yeah, okay. Well,
no, meat slapping is something very different.
So you think?
Okay.
That concludes
news.
My fake news.
Fake
apparently
news for the day.
God damn
Thank
it!
you.
I knew it was too good to be true, but I'm glad I got through it though. That was enjoyable no matter what. What do you got on your list?
Hear about the person who
slapped their meat?
Murdered their boyfriend.
Okay.
Because he thought he inherited $30 million.
Wait.
So the girlfriend murdered him so then she could take the money for herself. But then it turned out that it was a scam. There was no inheritance money. So she murdered her boyfriend for no reason.
What was the murdering solving? Because
the murder was she wanted the money herself.
Oh, so inheriting the inheritance? Can you inherit?
So her boyfriend found out that he was going to get a $30 million inheritance.
Okay.
So she poisoned him with antifreeze.
Oh, God.
So then she could get the money. And then it turned out that it was not actually any inheritance.
She owed
money.
$30 million. Now she has to pick up the tab.
They fell victim to an online scam, and there was never any money. The dad received an email from a person who claimed to be a lawyer for an unknown distant relative and organized to meet at an airport to sign up on the cash.
This is a true story because the article's written poorly without any information. How old was this person?
He was 51.
51.
The girlfriend was 47.
Okay.
So they go to the airport to meet the cash. He wasn't suspicious.
They
He
go
was
to the
convinced he
airport.
inherited the money. He was going to receive it when the supposed lawyer lands.
Okay.
He planning on getting acres of land, giving me money, an auto shop. But the supposed lawyer never showed up. It was a scam. It was a stranger who managed to trick my dad into believing it was true. But then, apparently, while everyone thought it was real, the girlfriend poisoned him with
crazy.
With antifreeze. So she killed him for no reason.
There's so many things. Oh. All right.
Isn't that weird? It's just
of all the things. This is a low IQ individual.
She told investigators she was entitled to some of Riley's inheritance as his common law wife and planned to split the money.
She wasn't even his real wife. It was common. Okay.
But North Dakota does not recognize common law marriages.
Oh my God. All right. Well, this is a very, very low IQ individual. I'm thinking 80s.
She didn't call 911 till the next day.
I'm thinking 80s or lower. Maybe no. It's gonna be lower than 80s. It's gonna be.
She told the cops that her boyfriend suffered from heat stroke and became ill, but an autopsy later found that his death had been caused by poisoning from the main chemical used, antifreeze, which police allege that she fed him.
Heat stroke by antifreeze.
Investigators searching the couple found a Windex bottle containing what's suspected to be antifreeze. A beer bottle, a plastic mug, also suspected of containing antifreeze, were located in the garage.
I've got a hot take on this.
How do you put antifreeze in someone's? How bad is? I don't drink beer.
Okay,
how bad is beer that someone could spike it with antifreeze and you wouldn't notice that you had antifreeze in it?
So antifreeze is sweet, which is why it's dangerous. So if you drink,
how do they know that?
Because people have drank it and they say it's sweet.
Oh, okay,
if I took antifreeze and just put it on the tip of my tongue, I could taste it. It's not going to kill me. It would be toxic, but it wouldn't kill me. But I'm saying is,
why wouldn't they add some kind of anti-sweet? Like why?
I guess the chemical composition by nature.
Oh,
makes
okay.
It sweet.
Okay. So kind of. So I wonder how much antifreeze and like those artificial sweeteners have like in like overlapping chemical compounds.
Maybe.
That's why.
So that's why
antifreeze
it's
is just like Splenda.
Animals
like one extra thing.
Will drink antifreeze and yada yada. Anyway, but here's my hot take on it, because I'm thinking of the intelligent levels and what is or isn't correct. Let's see here. So she knows that antifreeze will kill the guy, right? Because that's she's trying to kill him.
Kind of like that Mountain Dew criminal from a few episodes ago.
So, however, she's watched TV enough to understand that antifreeze will kill the guy. And she's watched TV enough to know that she could somehow kind of get this guy on to die of something, and then she could inherit it, even though she didn't look up any of the laws, local or otherwise, or any way of how this works. So she's cherry-picked things that she's seen on TV, but avoided the parts where they caught the person from the autopsy, where the common law thing doesn't work with inheritance, with like,
well, the whole emailing with a long lost.
Yes.
Like they're living in North Dakota, probably in some kind of hovel, and yet somehow he has this like this unknown. Like, has anyone ever had a rich relative that they didn't know? Like the first thing, people don't tend to lose touch with
living on the land of the rich person.
Yeah, people don't tend to lose touch with rich relatives or friends. Of course not. Yes, it's not like, oh my God, I just totally forgot. Like I have a brother, and he's the CEO of Microsoft. It's like, that's so weird. I can't believe you mentioned that. Yeah, well, we're too busy living in this shed.
Yeah, and it's just like it's one of those things where again, it's like just thinking 5 minutes into it. It doesn't make any sense. Like, how are you going to find a wrongful death? If you die of heat stroke, there is no symptoms of dying of heat stroke that is the same as poisoning. Like, she's just thinking of the dead body. She's not thinking of like, oh, they're going to check this guy. What does he have in his fucking bladder? Oh, I guess this is, I don't know.
But she didn't even look up the laws on inheritance.
Exactly. She didn't even look it up. Like, that's what I'm saying. This is a very
she
low
was
IQ
right, though. It had the inheritance had the inheritance been real. If you as long as you don't
she can inheritance,
you would still inherit. So as long as that, yes, it's gonna be so. Like, yes, so even if the person who inherited. Yeah. So,
so how does she have half her facts right and half her facts wrong?
Yeah. So that's a very odd thing. Yeah. Because you would think like, oh, okay, like, you know, grandma's dead, so we're going to give out the inheritance, but we'll give it out in like 6 months. And then in the meantime, like one of the sons dies. So like, okay, let's skip the son.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, because the son was alive at the time,
it still
his
counts.
estate would actually get the inheritance, and then someone would inherit from through. Yes. It wouldn't just skip over. So that was pretty smart about that.
Yeah, but it was dumb in that.
Yes. But meanwhile, how can you not split $30 million? So how selfish are you?
Yeah.
Like, that's another thing too. Not only are you smart and not capable to think ahead, you're also really selfish, because it seems like 30 million is enough to not have to.
Even if he gifted her $1 million, it's more than she could probably do for the rest of her 20 years of life.
Or just marry him at that point. Or again, maybe she was afraid maybe he would leave her.
He would leave her because now he's a millionaire. So this was desperate, clingy, and low IQ.
They say most people who become doctors break up with their pre-doctor girlfriends, because now it's like, well, I'm a doctor, so I need to get myself a doctor girlfriend. Yes. So I'm thinking, do people who become millionaires and billionaires have to break up with? And I think the answer is yes.
Yeah. Well, when I got my doctorate in vagina science.
No, you're unlicensed. You're unqualified. You're uncredentialed.
I did it online.
The whole thing is you're an uncredentialed proctologist / vagina doctor, and now all of a sudden you're pretending to have credentials.
It's a vagina doctor, because that's what it says on the paper that I printed on my wall.
Yes. Yeah, he doesn't even use the proper medical term for what he's inspecting.
Not vaginal.
Yeah. It's like, no.
Hey, is your pussy feeling weird right now?
Yeah, pussy inspector.
Yeah. Excuse me. Why do you have a straw? Don't mind the tools used. No, I just think this was a very low IQ individual who is probably borderline, like, mentally handicapped. It has to be, because like when you sort it out, like the guy who went back to high school to sleep with younger girls, like,
oh yeah, that guy was fucking stupid,
because he keeps coming back to that. Like, there's so many other ways of going about it. That guy had
way more stick to it. Like, he had to like show up on time. He probably got some tardy slips.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, he did the long game. This is the short game. Yes, this is the short game.
Exact opposite of that.
Yeah,
still really a very difficult way of getting something that shouldn't be that difficult to get.
Yes,
but at least that guy was like, no, I'm going to study for my LSAT or SAT or whatever.
Yeah, he's gonna go.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit. Yeah, I'm gonna tour colleges.
Going back to that
pep rally.
I would have loved if he actually like excelled in school and then ended up like, I don't want to sleep with these girls. I'm gonna go to college and then I'll beg all the college girls.
His life all over again.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. He could have done that, and that would have been
quite the long game. Yeah, because he probably like going back. Like, I realized, like, I went to commuter school. Like, I would have probably done so much. Like, I couldn't have done worse. I would have done much better with the. Well, no, I could have done worse. I mean, I guess I could.
You could always do worse of like a handful. Life. Yeah,
but I could have had like fistfuls.
Yes.
Had I gone. So yes, I mean, if I was to be so the whole story was a guy was like diminutive. He was like 26, but he kind of looked like a teenage boy.
Yeah, he was,
high school.
He was
so had I had that look, yes, I think the answer is you go back to high school not to molest underage girls, but to get yourself into a better college, and then go get a scholarship or something, and then go off to like Penn State or something,
rich.
but have the experience of like a man in your early 20s, you know, now live in college again. Get a scholarship, get like a doctor.
So what's your whole life? So we solved. So we solved this guy's misstep, but what's her misstep? Because there's a couple. What should she have done?
Her next step, she should have. Well, first of all, you should know that people don't email random and then meet you at an airport.
I guess.
I'm going to fly into North Dakota to say, like, that just seems.
So wait,
was there wires?
Was there
real lawyers have things called bank accounts, and there's thing called wire transfers, which again also screams scam.
Yes.
But I guess maybe that was it. He's like, no, I'm not going to fall for this wire. I want you to meet me at the airport with a big publisher's clearinghouse check
on a poster board. Was the guy like caught the mystery airport guy?
No, he didn't even get anything out of it.
Oh,
he just emailed some sucker. Maybe it could have been like a kid. Someone could just be like that. Could just be like a prank.
It was a prank. It wasn't even a scam because could he be liable? Wait a second. Could he be liable for murder?
No,
some kind of manslaughter.
First of all, it wouldn't be a felony. Tricking a doofus on the internet.
Okay,
but I think it has
like
to
a domino effect of
it has to be like a foreseeable effect.
Okay, yeah, that's too
of the crime.
I don't think anybody can
so
see
if you're committing wire fraud, if you're
committing
committing wire fraud and then someone like burns down the building you're committing wire fraud in, like it wouldn't become felony murder, or you wouldn't, because it's like it's too. Yeah,
I see.
Like usually those things, it's like like if you assault somebody,
because they throw the book at the people who bully kids who then kill themselves, and it's like, well, I didn't.
Well, that's direct. That's not one removed. So it's like I'm going to bully. Yeah, like
oh yeah, because she wasn't. Was she there? Was she at the airport? I don't remember the details of this horribly written article.
I don't know if she was at the airport. It's unclear.
Because if she was at the airport, then maybe he was. I'm just trying to see all the parties involved here and how many idiots there are.
Joe wants everyone brought to justice.
Listen, I have this button for a reason, and I'm going to use it.
Law and Order Joe, that's what they call him.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Joe is very, very passionate about people who commit online crimes and underage sex crimes to be brought to justice.
Weird stories on the internet.
Yeah.
Well,
Joe is very concerned about that. That's why he knows the age of consent in every state, because he is very serious.
Not just
about
every
law
state.
and order and country jurisdiction.
Oh God. Well, I was warned that you have to go early. Is our time up with Sir Tim?
I think we've done it, Joe. Is there
okay? So
any more nonsense?
No, I think we've done so much stupidity for one episode.
There's a lot of stupidity.
Yes,
we'll go back to history as a
fake articles, real articles,
Brown Friday.
God. All right. Well, find us everywhere. Subscribe everywhere. angryhatemail@gmail.com. Send us a funny story.
It should be fake. Just send us creative writing.
Just something you wrote in college.
Yeah. As long as you put the words news on the top of it.
We'll read it.